Actress Elizabeth Reaser first grabbed our attention as one of Grey's Anatomy's most memorable guests, a Jane Doe with memory loss who was injured in a ferry accident.
Then, on the big screen, she played the vampire matriarch of the Cullen family in those Twilight films. You remember that?
Now, Elizabeth stars in the hit Netflix series The Haunting of Hill House as one of 5 siblings struggling to come to terms with terrifying childhood memories. Watch.
Look, I get that things haven't exactly been going well with your writing, and when you said you wanted to do a book about the house, I understood that, but this is...
I sent you guys the manuscript in case you had any objections. I didn't have to do that.
Of course we object. I object, Steve.
Let's calm down a bit.
You be calm, Lee. It's not your name in here. It's not your family.
Want me to calm down?
Yeah. That never works. No one ever calms down. Elizabeth, it's so nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So this show, or this... Do you call it a show? Series, yeah, on Netflix, just started on Netflix a month ago, and it has a cult following. I mean, so many people we work with have been talking about it, and to watch it, it's a dark, complicated show. How would you describe it?
Yeah, I mean, it was described to me as a horror story, but it's really a family story. It's about a dysfunctional group of people who have been torn apart by trauma and sort of have to find their way back, are forced back together again to deal with some truly horrific things.
Don't spoil anything for me. I'm 4 episodes in.
Okay.
It's so well done. Like, it's so well done. The character you play, you're a mortician.
Yeah.
And as I understand it, you actually spent some time with a real mortician watching autopsies. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That seems like a lot.
It was a lot. I think I took it too far. I watched too many autopsies on YouTube. You know,
You didn't actually go in and perform
No, I
any,
felt like that
right?
was crossing a line.
Okay.
I felt it would be like unethical for me to be someone's loved one.
Agreed.
You know,
Agreed.
and I don't need to be doing that.
No.
Yeah.
But I did work with a mortician in Georgia, a young woman who's a very accomplished mortician named Brittany, and she talked me through it, and it was really intense.
Here's my question for you. I was just telling you, full disclosure, one of our makeup artists here, she was watching it the other morning before we arrived, and then she started screaming. And I'm like, why are you screaming? And I noticed she had pods in her ears. It's really a scary show for some people. Does it scare you out? Are you squeamish? Or do you, when you go home at night and close your eyes, does it freak you out?
Yeah, I mean, nobody was sleeping on this thing
Really?
for 9 months. You know, we shot it in Atlanta, and over time, you just start to not sleep anymore.
Oh,
you
my
know, it just
goodness.
gets cumulatively more crazy as time goes on, and I'm extremely squeamish, too. So
Really?
even, like, looking at a raw chicken cutlet just grosses me out. So performing an autopsy, as you can imagine, was quite intense.
Is the house real? Is that a real
Yes, that
place?
house. And the inside, the interior is built on a soundstage, but the outside is an actual house in Georgia, which
no,
I
thank you.
refuse to go inside.
I don't blame you.
I was like, I'll shoot outside it, but I'm not going in that thing. That's the house, that picture.
Oh, my gosh.
It is so terrifying.
looks spooky.
So everyone loves you in this role, obviously, but a lot of folks really came to know you 10 years ago. The Twilight films, that was a decade ago. The first one debuted. Can you believe it's been 10 years?
I can't believe, I just can't believe how old I am.
That's not true.
No.
That's not true.
But I mean, I remember making that little movie. It was a tiny little movie. We were shooting it in Portland, and we were just running around in the rain, pretending to be vampires. And
look what happened.
then,
Little did you know.
Well, speaking of which, I was prepping for you this morning, and I saw, is it true you once appeared in a play in London and only 2 people were in the audience?
Yes, that
Is that true?
That was, it is, yeah.
2 people?
Yeah.
Well, look at you now.
They've got a great story to tell.
Look, that was that girl from that play. No, yeah, I mean, it was a real humbling moment.
Is there going to be another season, by the way, of The Haunting of
We
Hill
don't
House?
know yet.
You come on,
Really?
don't do that.
I mean, I don't know. I would hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got enough of a cult following that even if they didn't say there would be one,
There has
it would
to be,
happen.
right?
When might there be some sort of official word?
I would think like any second now.
Really? You want to announce something exclusively?
Yes.
No, I want them to call me and tell me.
If we wait long enough, maybe it'll happen.
I think you'll be getting the call.
My question is, how do you shake it? Because I read that there's still laughter, you know, when you guys cut, right? So how do you balance the horror, which is, you know what I mean? So you can sleep in.
And it's just very serious.
And it was so
characters.
serious and sad, and there was a lot of grief, and it was intense. I mean, you can't really shake that. I mean, even a few months after, I remember Oliver Jackson Cohen, who plays my brother Luke, and I would call each other and go like, "Are we still in the red room?"
Oh, that's creepy.
Thank you, by the way, for not
Yes.
spoiling anything.
Yeah.
That was
I'm trying
That was
to
my
just-
chief concern this morning with talking to you.
No, I'm not telling you anything.
we didn't mess
You have
it
to
up.
tune in.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for being here.
Thank
And there's
for
another
having
season
me.
coming. Elizabeth just told us.
She's like, no.
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
I hope so.
I'm kidding.
The Haunting of Hill House is on Netflix now. Be sure to check it out. We'll be right back.
Thank you.